Good morning, guys. Good morning. I want you to know today that you're going to have to go through the trouble. Hi there, I'm Shonda, and I inspire nations to grow. So, for those of you who always turn it on, because I just absolutely love you. And for those of you who may be new today, I want to welcome you to the Sing Life community. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and click that subscribe button, the bell notification, so that we can stay connected. But most importantly, go ahead and help me raise the level of vibrational frequency on the planet and grow this extremely positive, conscious community. Well, I wanted to reach out on this Tuesday to help you fine tune your mind and understand this one thing. You gotta go through the trouble. See, we live in a world when we experience like resistance. I like to always refer to resistance as trouble. It's almost that thing that shows up that you don't want to show up, but it just keeps on showing up. And if we really get to the root of all of that, it's showing up because our mind is pushing that out in the atmosphere, and it's reflecting something that is traveling through our mind so undetected, but it always tends to show up. A lot of times it shows up in the areas of our personal physical appearance in terms of health and wellness. It shows up frequently in the form of relationships. It shows up frequently in the forms of our finances, and it shows up frequently in the form of self-love practices that we don't really realize that we don't have. But I want you to know that you must go through the trouble in order for you to receive double in your life. I want to go over briefly to 2 Corinthians 12, and I want to read this to you when it talks about going through trouble. It says, I must go on boasting, although there is nothing to be gained. I will go on to visions and revelations from the Lord. When you're in the midst of creating greatness in your life, you have to go on through the trouble. You have to go on and trumpet and conquer it to come out on the other side. When it comes to manifesting things, when you first boast about what you're creating to yourself, it's almost like you have to buy into the idea. Because you know what God promised you in prayer. You know what the Creator promised you in a vision or in a revelation that you receive privately, that you dare not even utter to anyone because it's so big that you don't even believe the thing. But like it says in this word here, you must go on boasting privately in the air. You must go on speaking it. You must go on meditating on it. You must go on praying about it. You must go on walking in it. You must activate your faith of the unseen now, because you know what the Lord has given you. You know the revelation that he has told you, and you must go through the trouble of going ahead on and preparing yourself, aligning yourself, and breaking whatever spiritual barrier that has been put in place to keep you from the revelation. We have to train our mind. That's trouble, because it's so easy for us to just succumb to the original program, the original setting that has been passed down for generations. And as you reflect on your life today, you may be able to just pinpoint similarities between you and your mother and your grandmother and your great-grandmother. And if you went back further enough, other women, you'll be able to pinpoint a pattern that is spreading through your family bloodline like wildfire. In order for you to put the fire out, in order for you to till the soil, in order for you to fine-tune the mind, in order for you to take a seed and drop it in your subconscious mind, you have to go through the trouble. You have to boast about it when it's not showing up. You have to go through the motions when it seems like nothing is coming into this physical reality. You have to 100% be stubborn enough and crazy enough to buy into the idea of what God told you. And as you go about your day on this fine-tuned Tuesday, I want you to know that your one-on-one trouble that you face all the time, that nobody knows about but you, is good. Don't share it. Keep it between you and God. But I want you to know that that is a part of your process. And that is a part of your story. Because in order for you to come out on the other side, in order for you to manifest what you know God told you in private, and in order for you to receive double portions of what you have sown, you must go through the trouble. And until the next video, guys, peace. Bye now.